Oh man, just getting up, man. Just getting up. About to go do a little quick workout. I love to work out on an empty stomach. Love to work out on an empty stomach. I'm gonna do a light workout. Maybe try to do about maybe 400 or 500 push-ups. I like to do the short ones, keep the blood flowing. Yeah, but this morning, I just wanted to talk about a few things real quick. I was downtown yesterday, did some shopping. Um, but yeah, we was having a conversation last night. I got in, we was doing a conversation on TikTok. Couple of us, about 4 or 5 of us, and we were speaking about the brain and the body connection, right? And how many of us we get caught up in our thinking, right? Overthinking. We get caught up in the cycle of different stresses. Um, we get caught up in the ego a lot of times, right? And we start to neglect the body, right? And we often hear the phrase mind, body, and soul, that spiritual and material connection, right? And how do we make it, right? So we're speaking about how do we make it, right? We're always so caught up in our minds, caught up in our brains, thinking, caught up in the ego, right? But we're neglecting our body's response. We're really paying attention or listening to our nervous system, right? We're listening to everyone else. We're paying attention to the outside plane or the outside of ourselves, the material realm. Many of us are caught up in the material realm and we neglect the spiritual realm, right? That spiritual food, taking care of our spiritual self. So we were speaking about that last night. How do you tap in to your spiritual side, right? Meditation is good, right? Because when you meditate, you slow down your thoughts, less distracted, go somewhere where it's nice and quiet. You're not distracted. What is your body telling you? Listen to your body. What is your body telling you? Are we neglecting our body, right? We pay close attention to our car, right? Our car might make a sound. We take our car to the doctor, or we fix it, or attempt to fix it. But when that happens with our body, because our body usually lets us know what's going on, but many times we're not listening. We're not listening, right? So I was talking to a sister, and she was telling me some things. I'm not going to share all her business, but a lot of times we believe that most things start in our mind, but sometimes it starts in the body, but we're just not listening. So we kind of miss that. You know how they say, like, yo, you feel it in your gut? Sometimes you get it in your brain first. Sometimes you get it in your gut first, but we don't pay attention to that. And when we don't pay attention to these senses, it starts to go dull, or we just ignore it. We just ignore it. I was talking to another sister, and I noticed she often puts up on her Instagram post and her TikTok that her fallback game or her cutoff game is strong. And I'm like, wow. And that might be the issue. That might be the issue, because when we're quick to fall back or we're quick to cut people off, a lot of times we build up this wall around us where no one can get in. So we're kind of like blocking off the help, blocking out the help. So I don't blame the sister, right? Because I know why she feels that way. She feels that way because she has been hurt so many times in her life. It becomes a mechanism to just cut people off. Just, a person make one mistake, you block them, get them out of your life, because you're thinking about protecting yourself and you don't want this to ever happen again, because that feeling is so hurtful. And we was talking to the young brother the other day on his YouTube channel, And the brother explained. I already knew, but the brother explained that he's been hurt so much. He doesn't want to feel this way. So what happens is it becomes a mechanism of defense. We just block people out of our lives, even people that's there to help, because we're so confused, right? When you've been going through stress your whole life, right? You've been unhealthy environments, unhealthy relationships. It confuses you. Stress confuses you, so you don't know who's who. So even the people that come into your life to help you, you cut those people off too, because you just go into survival mode. You understand what I mean? So we're going to talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. But I just wanted to chime in with y'all real quick before I go do my little workout. Peace and love.